The tea is completely wiped out.
Well, I've got a pot brewing here.
I hear.
I mean,
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
But it hasn't begun to whistle yet. It seems like it's slowed down quite a bit. The process, the
It's
boil-
5:30 already. We've only had one pot of tea.
I know it. We killed a pot. But the water will boil only so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe you put more water in it than
It's
you normally
my larger
do.
pot. It takes longer. This one does.
Yeah.
But usually, I can get them one to boil by the time the other one's done or something. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Maybe the laws of physics are in an extra state of flux today.
Perhaps they are.
Yeah, maybe.
Scientific constants are all awry.
You know? Maybe some quantum interaction or something. Yeah.
Yes.
Causing some changes. Yeah. All right.
But more likely they're still the same.
More than likely, they're still the same.
Probably,
Actually,
yeah.
you're right. And then there's might be some other factors.
Our minds are what's different.
Yeah.
Are you
Hi
coming
there.
in, Lisa?
I was just
Hey,
looking
you
for
look
Jonathan.
beautiful. I love those colors.
Thank you, thank you.
We don't have him.
Everybody's glowing today.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, right. That's right.
Yeah, you'll have to watch my video that I did at the White Squirrel Festival. I'm gonna have that on in a little bit. Show you who all tries white squirrel poop.
The White Squirrel Festival?
Out in Brevard, it was last weekend.
White squirrel.
I thought you said white scroll.
White,
I thought,
white squirrel
White squirrel.
poop.
What do they? How does one try white squirrel poop?
By eating it.
That's what I thought you meant. But is it like
Okay.
totally raw, or is it like made into a sandwich with lettuce and tomato? Or?
Well, the white squirrel
I'll have a
poop,
white squirrel sandwich with lettuce
the white
tomato.
squirrel poop that they had was freshly harvested.
I see.
So, yeah, you'll
Brown-
have
And you,
to
and you were
watch
supposed to
my
try
show.
it by itself.
And I was just thinking what
guess,
cute
yeah.
little critters white squirrels were, and that just like the white squirrel conversation went way left field of just.
Oh.
I have a groundhog burger.
Is anybody else running?
Wait a minute, to be a board member?
Yeah, you are a board member. And
How about you, Matt? You want to run?
Who's running?
Okay,
You are.
I will do that.
You know what?
I was
I
gonna
was
say, I
thinking.
don't want to.
Ironically, I was thinking of running. But you know
Oh,
what?
will you sign mine?
That
If you
doesn't-
sign mine, I'll sign yours.
Of course.
Yeah,
There we
that's
go.
true.
All we got to do is get 10 people running, and we got all signed up.
Oh yeah, that's right. We can all sign each other up, and that way we'll have that part taken care of.
Ironically, my roommate, Casey Waters, was also thinking about running.
That's
Casey,
true.
I
I
was
am
just-
considering.
Casey, I was just fixing to ask you to sign.
Well, I can sign yours. Yeah.
Okay.
I see you guys later.
Sure.
He's a good one. He really pays attention to details and stuff. You'd be surprised.
If you run, I'll sign for you.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Have you got your names yet? Not yet?
I'm
Close.
getting Matt's fixing to sign. He'll be number 10. I'll
Oh,
just give it to Jonathan.
Has anyone else filed? So to
I
speak?
have no idea. I was a little dismayed when I heard a rumor that Matt was going to be running there because I thought, well, now I have to get up there and be striving and mean to Matt so that I win.
No, you don't
I
have.
like that
You don't
idea.
have to run an election that way. That's an illusion that the politicians have.
Barack
We could
Obama's
team up
not
and-
seems to be working for him.
We could team up and do it together.
You know, what you need to do is validate his signatures. All you got to do is validate.
Yeah,
Like for
cheat.
instance, if
real
somebody
way to do it.
prints their name instead of signing it, it doesn't count as a signature.
Oh, or I
And-
could drum up some sort of BS about maybe we should get some signatures from another TV station or studio or something.
There you go.
Someone
Well-
whose membership has expired.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So, all right.
Right, you could go around and find someone whose membership has expired
Oh yeah, it's fine right there.
and say, oh, and you know, and I just want Matt to get to be the thing so bad that won't you sign a petition for Matt and get signatures for that you know are bad, and they won't even know they're doing anything bad. Let me slide through here. Okay.
All right.
Oh, I didn't put any tea in there yet.
Oops.
Let's get back to this one for a while.
You don't have to wait.
I'm trying to think of something witty to say.
Oh, okay.
Put in a quote by Henry Miller or something.
Yeah, okay.
Say something like,
Who was it?
bad people prosper when the good do nothing.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's good. All right.
I just
Bad
wrote nothing
people
witty to
prosper.
say here.
Listen, if you
Bad people
Okay.
prosper when mediocre people are in power.
You know, actually, what I was thinking
I would accept
today.
mediocre now.
What I was thinking today is having a discussion with somebody the other day about like they think they should be drilling for oil in Alaska, and realizing that it's not like I have facts and figures to throw around, but I still want something definite to say. I just said, you know why I think we shouldn't be drilling in Alaska? Because George Bush wants it. Because when President Bush gets what he wants, bad things happen to good people.
That's exactly. Well, they have a saying.
Yeah.
They have a
Yeah.
saying in Madison County.
That's true.
Yeah. They have a saying in Madison County.
Oh, I know a saying.
If he's for it, I'm against it.
I'm beginning.
Yeah, okay.
I know another saying from Madison County. They also say all his dogs ain't barking.
So remember, people, when President Bush gets what he wants, bad things happen to good people.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah,
So
they just.
far,
I mean, that seems to pretty much be the case in every instance.
that's right.
Well, yeah, you're right. I mean, what's that guy's former press secretary just wrote a scathing
Yeah.
book on him.
Yeah, that's really
None of the cowards, though.
And so he just, I'm assuming, everybody said, why did you
Well,
change
I
your
watched-
position so radically? Well, he was just putting up with what Bush said, and he was just doing his job, and if he said anything bad about the president, he wouldn't have his job long.
right.
But once he didn't have his job anymore, I mean, he could tell the truth because, he was a bad president. There's no reason why he shouldn't come forward and say what happened, because that way future presidents would be held more accountable if they realized
I'll
former
never be-
employees could criticize them. Yeah.
I'll never fail to be disappointed that Colin Powell didn't resign. Colin Powell should have resigned. He missed his chance to be a historic figure.
Well, yeah, generally speaking, he
He
did.
was a historic figure. He had it all going.
He
all the
was
way,
a
all the way
historic
down the line.
figure,
Larry
and
Bush
he
used
copped
him
out-
and screwed him.
Copped
Yeah,
out
basically,
again,
right.
Right.
Because everybody knows, I would say that he was a good man. He was
I don't
against that.
think-
But
I
he
don't-
had to toe the mark, and then he threw him out at the beginning.
well, yeah.
As soon as there was the slightest little thing,
Ironically, if Colin Powell Colin Powell had run for president instead of Bob Dole in '96, he probably would have won. Probably would have beaten Clinton, which means that he undoubtedly would have gotten reelected in 2000, and he would have been the guy on watch as president at 9/11.
That's
Oh man, wouldn't that have
right.
been nice?
And he would have been a far better choice than
and he'd
the
have
boy
taken
wonder.
care of everything
Yeah.
within a month or two, and it done
Yeah.
but okay.
That's my assumption. He probably would have.
And if he could have, if he went and got Osama bin Laden in a cage in under 3 months, he could have gone down as the best president in
That's
history.
what I was thinking. He would have skipped Iraq, gone straight after
Yeah.
Osama bin
Done
Laden,
Afghanistan right.
and done Afghanistan right. Probably. What we really should have done is gone in on a secret mission with, with not the Navy SEALs, but whatever would correspond to him in the Air Force.
Green
Schwarzenegger.
Green Berets or
Arnold
whatever.
Schwarzenegger,
Yeah, those type of people just go in and on a secret mission and just get them, and they could have done it in like 3 months probably. They probably would have found them, got them, and then we would have been out, would have been done. Yeah.
Or even, committed however many number of people was to get it done, but then it's not stuck around. I mean, let me ask you a question as a veteran. If we put 100,000 boots on the ground, cut a beeline to get Osama bin Laden, got the guy, said, we got what we want, we're
We
going
didn't
home,
have
turned
a-
around, went back, do you think that would have been okay?
I don't know. I don't know, but what we shouldn't have taken more thought about it for a while.
Yeah.
Well,
We definitely didn't
I mean,
do
he
it
was
right.
there by running him out. We hit him. There's no hurry. He's not going anywhere. Maybe we didn't have to rush into it like that. We could have got some people together, we could have reassessed our
Well, there's no sense
situation.
in
We
going
could get
into
out of
Iraq.
Muslim lands. We could stop using oil. We could.
Well, yeah, that's the real thing. I mean,
Yeah.
besides killing Osama bin Laden, I mean, you just look at our Mideast policy and it just stinks. We're always,
I tell you,
always
let's stick
against the
Israel right in
Palestine.
the middle of these guys and really piss everybody off.
I know, and it's
You
like
think
we
they did
always
that on
take
purpose?
Israel.
No,
We always,
not our government. They use the Jews. You know,
Yeah.
they use them. Why?
yeah, you're right. They're just an extension
See?
of us, and we're just pissing off all of these Palestinians
Is it
and
tea?
Muslims, and we
Is there
really
tea?
should be working more
Yeah,
with
there's
them than
tea, but
against
it
them.
should
But-
stay of 2 minutes, I think.
I mean,
Well, I'm
that
inclined to
situation
agree
is
that. Well, or I'm inclined to think that Israel is a lot of problems, and it is an aspect of our culture that if you speak out against Israel, then you risk getting a finger pointed at you and being called anti-Semitic. But you know what?
That's what they
Personally,
say.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Personally, I think we should just stop supporting Israel and cut the money we give to Israel. Just, this is the policy they want to follow. Let them do it on their own.
Or maybe not cut off funny, but definitely start sticking up for the Palestinians.
Sure, the Palestinians
And
have
yeah,
to.
they need, like Carter
They've
tried to
just-
talk to them and just stick up for their point of view and make sure Israel gives them enough clean water, enough access to food, enough access to work. Where they could get to work in under 2 hours or whatever without going through 20 checkpoints or some bullshit, and just work with them. Work with setting up trade with Egypt.
That's what I think
so they can
Obama will
open
do.
the Gaza-Egypt border. I mean, there's a lot of things.
Let them go to school in the United States. They just cut off their visas
Oh,
to go to school in the United States in Gaza because Hamas has got it. And you'll never solve the problem. They will never stop. There will never be peace until there are satisfied people.
yeah, I agree. And they've been basically got the bad end of the deal for the last 50
Yes, if
years
you'll
or
take the
whatever.
tea-
Yeah.
If you'll take the teapot and if you'll show it the posters, let it read the posters on the wall. If you'll pick up the teapot in your hand and show it the posters on the wall.
You want me to show the
The
teapot, the
posters
posters.
on the wall.
This is a little strange, but
And
okay.
explain. Show the
Here the-
show it.
Here,
Show
look,
it what it
teapot.
says.
There's the
Nice.
posters on the wall.
Tell
Isn't
them what the
that
poster
nice?
says. What does the poster say? See this poster? It's
Okay.
Okay, and there's another one over
This
behind
is very
you on the other
important.
side.
You must remember this.
Oh, yeah, there's two
When you wake up,
posters.
you must remember this. You are not a teapot.
Okay. The URTV Media Fest, June 13th through the 15th, 2008. Friday, June 13th, opening gala, semi-formal social event, 7 p.m. at URTV. And there is a video music showcase after party presented by Mount Dungeon.
Whoa.
Featuring music videos by URTV producers and live music from the Cheeksters, Nevada, and Saint Solitude.
And where's that going to be held?
9 p.m. at the Garage.
Okay, but you didn't show the teapot to to the teapot.
Teapot's hot.
Well, you hold it by the handle and the spout.
Yeah, okay, well,
That's right.
there you go,
It's
teapot.
his show.
And the spout.
Yes, okay, I'll indulge you. There we go.
It's his
There, the
show.
teapot's looking. The teapot got to see.
Okay, is it happy now?
Yes.
Happy
Are you sure?
teapot.
Okay.
still
Well, if it's happy, have some tea.
Okay.
Oh, you want to tell us about
Well,
Saturday?
you continue.
Okay, tell us about Saturday. Are you working with me on this Saturday thing? Is anybody trying to get a message to the band? Can anyone get me?
Let's all of us sit down tomorrow and figure out what the hell's going on.
All right. Can I get a phone number maybe for the band? I mean, if I have to do it, you know what I'm saying? Or do I need to just back out?
Well,
of this thing?
let's ask JJ if it's a if he thinks it's a band that would be willing to do it.
First.
And yeah.
Geez, somebody should have done that before they told me that was what was going down.
Well, that would have been nice. Yes.
Jesus. Okay.
That would have been nice. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
See, it's a little weak, isn't it?
A little bit. It's okay.
You didn't read it the whole poster. You didn't.
Shall I continue reading? I don't need that much caffeine anyway.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah, what's the rest of it say?
Saturday, June 14th, open house with silent auction all day at URTV. Workshops at URTV. All sorts of workshops. Wow, those looks like some nice workshops. Too bad I'm going to be filming my TV show. You know, it kind of makes sense to me almost if we weren't to have a band that day and instead just allowed the workshops to happen.
are you going to be What are you going to be doing that day? You're not going to be here for Mount Dungeon?
No, we're doing Mount Dungeon.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna tell Kurt to just rerun some Mount Dungeon for my live show because.
Okay, but you're going to be filming.
Yeah, we've got a band scheduled, and I don't remember who, even though JJ told me.
But I mean, for your show, you're going to be doing something else. Oh.
There's gonna be so much going on all around us that I'll just.
Oh, you mean we're going to be busy doing Mount Dungeon?
Yeah. I mean, look at all this stuff.
They didn't cancel Mount Dungeon for that day? Are you sure that you've not been canceled?
You can actually do Mount Dungeon on that Saturday with all the workshops here.
That's what I'm wondering
How
about.
can you? I mean, don't they
That's
need
what I'm
Studio
wondering
A?
about. That's what I'm wondering about. And this needs some serious
Talk to Jonathan, I guess.
you know what? I'm gonna talk to Jonathan right now. Would somebody like to read about the late night spotlight after party presented by the Baby?
By the Baby.
Yes.
With Rat Jackson and Black Hook, and that's Saturday night at 9. And then on Sunday, the big climax, Sunday, June 15th, the ERTI Awards, and that's gonna be I can't quite recognizing programming excellence, and that's 4 o'clock at Cinnabar in West Asheville. Is that right? It's in West Asheville.
Would you pour me some tea
Yeah.
from the other pot?
Oh, okay. And so that's the whole Your TV Media Fest from Friday, June 13th, to Sunday, June the 15th.
Thank you. Would you like some, Steve?
Yes. Of course.
Now, what kind of tea is that? That's darker tea.
That's tea
It's a
from
visit tea.
from Muyi Mountain. That's the road
Wee Mountain.
in China. You surely have heard of it.
No, actually, I
You've not
haven't.
heard of it?
I'm surprised. You're right.
The Dragon Queen. The Lotus Jade.
The Lotus Jade.
The Jade
We'll
Stalk.
We'll have some of it and see how you
Clouds and rain. Dragon flies through the valley.
Oh, that is the wrong one.
like it. No, that's the right one.
Oh, it is? It is this spot? Oh, okay. See, it looks lighter. Well, maybe it's because your cup. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
The cups makes it look darker. I see what you're saying.
Does it taste different?
Yeah, it does. Actually, I like the other kind better. This is more of kind of an herbal in the sense of almost like grassy type of taste, more of a leafy type of taste, where the other one is more of like a sweet, more of a classic tea type flavor. Anyway, so the plans came in for the topsider, the final engineering drawings or whatever.
More complex drawings.
Yeah, more complex ones. Yeah, they came in this afternoon with my Bonnaroo ticket. So it looked like it was packed in a triangular shaped box, right? And it was leaned right next to the Bonnaroo ticket, right? And of course, with Bonnaroo, camping is included with the ticket, right? So I almost was thinking, oh, I didn't realize they provided a tent too. You know, there was a tent in that box. It's like ticket, tent, you're good to go. But anyway, that was the plans.
No tent.
No tent provided.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next
We
year.
should suggest that.
I could put that in the suggested box. Exactly. So.
What you should do is go there and sell tents.
Oh yeah, that might not be a bad idea. No, yeah.
I'd like to be a tent maker in China.
Oh yeah, that's right. You need
Boy,
tents.
those people, they're so strong people. I'm so impressed.
Well, and same with Myanmar. They both need tents. Yeah.
But China will soon be stronger.
Well, they seem to be more organized with disaster relief. The government seems to be highly organized in China. Where
They've lose
Myanmar, they're not really doing much.
Those jerks.
Yeah, they should have allowed in the foreign aid. Oh yeah, because we had our ships off their coast. I guess we already left. We probably gave up by now, of course.
No.
But I don't know, maybe not. But we did have some ships off the coast waiting for permission. And I think they let a little in. I think they did let some in, but it was, once again, only limited. Yeah.
They're just poor people.
Yeah. So, just trying to think what else is going on. I don't know.
I'm gonna be, you're gonna go ahead and we'll at least get ready to run my end roll. The end roll. Oh! You want to sing us a song? You got one?
I'm just fooling around.
You just pick it.
I'm trying to see if there is a song in there.
Oh, baby.
Dun, dun, my love, you do me wrong, do cast me off disgracefully. I have loved you for so long, delighting in your company. Well, really was my delight. Greensleeve was all my joy. Greensleeve was my heart of gold. Over my leg.
It was a bit of a stretch.
No, I don't have a song.
Okay, yeah, so we'll be coming back shortly after John Robinson gets done or whatever. Oops, you goofed it. You're having trouble there.
Good morning. Welcome to the Pleasure Saucer. Always, Cry Theater and Crowded Fire.
All the homeless Vietnam veterans in Washington, D.C., sleeping on grates. It was cold. Well, I thought about it. That wasn't much, but I stopped talking to him.